You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
This is not a new world. It is simply an extension of what began in the old one. It has patterned itself after every dictator who has ever planted the ripping imprint of a boot on the pages of history since the beginning of time. It has refinements, technological advances, and a more sophisticated approach to the destruction of human freedom. But like every one of the superstates that preceded it, it has one iron rule. Logic is an enemy and truth is a menace.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Any state, any entity, any ideology that fails to recognize the worth, the dignity, the rights of man, that state is obsolete. In the Twilight Zone.
Morning, Chris. Morning, Lynette. Huntington Park becomes the first city in California to appoint two men who immigrated to this country illegally to two of the city's advisory boards.
So we are here at the Huntington Park City Council, and this is where the mayor parks. And if you come along the back side here, you'll see that the mayor has a Bernie Sanders for President sticker. So the mayor of Huntington Park supports the socialist running for president.
The council, unless the majority of the city council waives the rules and allows the individual to address the city council. All comments from speakers must be addressed to the mayor or chair of the meeting.
So as you can see, you're not welcome here. You have to be a guest of the city council in order to take a seat.
My name's Robin Dixon. I'm with We the People Rising. A mayor should be a person that upholds the law. And for this reason, I would hope that Councilman Valentina Mesquita will be this city's next mayor.
Well, I will second Robin's saying that Valentin should be the next mayor. He's the only one that has represented the people of Huntington Park.
Of course, Ms. Macias, you understand those words, because those were the exact same words you said 4 years ago. And yet you have never lived up to that. You have become the very thing that you protested against. And I have to tell you that right to your face.
I didn't have time to run off copies of a new survey that's been put out. I told you about the survey last year. They've done one for 2015 now. Out of 1,268 cities, Huntington Park is the second to the bottom.
Look at you. How many of you were born in America? South of the border is where you were born. And this is where you should be, saving your people and electing mayors down there. You've elected a mayor here and a city council here that appoints illegal aliens to partake in the political activities of we the people, which is against federal law.
You also need to realize that you need to appoint American citizens to various committees, not those representing the mindset of any foreign country. This is America. We have a rule of law.
Times what they've been told, but you all know what it's all about. So we have the clean person here, and you guys are nothing but corruption, liars, and being investigated by the FBI.
Move on to my remarks for today. As you have heard right now, there are a lot of rumors out there right now regarding this body of government. The real truth is we have done nothing but be proactive and continue to be proactive for the community to not only see commitment, but feel the commitment that we have to improve the lives of everyone here in the city. It's not just sitting and voting, it's being present, it's learning, it's asking the questions, it's providing our time to not only the community, but the administration. And none of us here expect anything in return. I'm very humbled to have this opportunity, and as I have mentioned before, I don't take this seat lightly and all the decisions that comes with this seat. That being said, Mr. Mesquita, I hope you eventually come to understand that the greatest enemy here is none of us, but the enemy is time. We don't have an unlimited time on these seats to make a difference. At the end of the day, we all want what's best for the community. The only difference is an opinion on how we get there. I can assure you that incentivizing and inviting racist individuals to come to council meetings to twist facts, disrespect the community, to include our undocumented community, disrespect staff, disrespect our city attorney, disrespect people in the audience is not the way to go. In fact, you do more damage every time you condone the behavior because it provides nothing but negativity and twisted facts that hold absolutely no merit. Regardless of any decision made, here, there should be no room for this kind of behavior that you have time and time again applauded. It has been unfortunate for me and a true displeasure to witness your decline and stoop to the level of racist, all for the sake of false worship, forgetting that at the end of the day, we represent every single individual in this community, be it straight, be it gay, be it documented or undocumented, the beautiful melting pot of this beautiful community. We are beholden to our community. We are beholden to our community and not outsiders that know nothing, and will never understand how it is to live in the shoes of all the hardworking individuals that reside in this community. I hope one day you come to see this for your own sake. As I'm sure you remember that you supported a resolution I brought to council 2 years ago to ask President Obama to stop deportations of our undocumented youth. I stand by my beliefs and I stand by this community. For all they represent, the American dream that we hold so dear. I want to reassure the community that while as a body of council we understand and hold the First Amendment as important, all these outsiders that you see here today and have seen in the other council meetings from other counties are nothing but racists that represent a great danger, as dangerous as Donald Trump is to this country and our democracy. A danger to acceptance, a danger to peace in every part of our communities. We are better than this. We are better than all of them. We are the Southeast cities that have risen to the challenges to make communities better among all the hatred and false attacks. We've been there before, and I raise up to that challenge. I'm very proud of the challenging yet rewarding year as mayor, and all the decisions that were made. Stability within the administration was achieved. That being said, I will now open nominations for mayor.
I would like to nominate Vice Mayor Garcela Ortiz.
And I'll second that. Madam City Clerk, can I have roll call, please?
Councilmember Mesquita?
No.
Councilmember Pineda?
Yes.
Councilmember Sanabria?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Ortiz?
Yes.
Mayor Macias?
Yes. Congratulations, Mayor Ortiz.
We're going to move on now to congratulations, former Mayor Macias, for all your recognitions. We're going to move on now to comments by council members on the reorganization. I'm going to go ahead and start to my right. Councilmember Mesquita?
Thank you. Now, I heard the comments from the mayor that you know, people are coming from other parts of the city or other parts of the county. It doesn't really matter. This is still America. They're free to go wherever they want. And so the rule of law is that you have to follow the rules. Now, we have immigration laws in the U.S., so does Mexico. Almost every country has that. They have border checks. If a country didn't have borders, you would have anarchy, because anybody that wanted to go to that country, they would go. But that's impossible. As we've seen, there's a lot of unemployment. You go around, drive around, there's people sleeping on the street. There's not enough jobs. And so by having more people come over, where are they going to get the jobs? Are you going to bring them to your house? Are you going to bring them, you know, leave your job and get them your job? so it's not racism, it's the law. People love freedom, people love the law, and so do I. And so it's not racism. So when you don't have the rule of law, everything breaks down.
Right.
So again, freedom, the rule of law, not racist. I know that former Mayor Carino was referring that I'm a racist also. My God, I mean, if you knew me, you would know that that's absolutely not the case. So with that, thank you very much to all of you. Whether we all agree, we have to be respectful.
I want to thank everybody for all these recognitions. I'm truly humbled. I don't think there's enough law at the office to put him. I want to reiterate my comments as I said in my last statement. I do think that these individuals that are coming to the council meeting are racist individuals. That's what they are. This is a microcosm of what we're looking at our country right now. It's a very scary thought, and I'm not going to go into national politics right now, but understand that Donald Trump is dangerous, and they're dangerous as well. As my former high school teacher said, I had the privilege of traveling to the South, of understanding the civil rights movement, of talking to John Lewis himself. It's a very, it's a very unfortunate reality that I'm hearing the same type of comments that were said to him at the time of the civil rights era by the Ku Klux Klan. And I'm unashamed to say that.
They say politics is negative and tough to stomach. But the reality is, the negativity that we have heard today has come from individuals that live in San Bernardino, Torrance, Riverside, Victorville, Stockton. More than 95% of the 20 people behind this recall against 4 of us are racist individuals, full of hate, who do not participate in the daily lives of our residents and of our city. They have stooped so low to make up lies about myself and my colleagues. And for the record, I only had one aunt, and may she rest in peace. So she obviously does not serve on any commission. All those lies don't even matter to me, because at the end of the day, I'm here for the residents in our city. I was born in our city. I have lived in our city my entire life. I am a product of Huntington Park, and I am, as many of you know, very proud of it. We have the hardest working residents, the hardest working youth, and the hardest working employees. This is our community. Esta es nuestra comunidad. Let's continue what Mayor Macias started and keep moving our city forward. With that said, meeting adjourned.